think too much. That is not a compliment. That is the diagnosis. You see every angle, every consequence, every possible way something could go wrong, and so you do nothing. A Russian novelist who nearly died by firing squad in 1849 wrote the most accurate description of your life in 1864. He called it the disease of consciousness. His name was Fyodor Dostoevsky, and the character he created, the underground man, is the most uncomfortably familiar figure in all of literature. Because he is you on your worst days. Here is what Dostoevsky observed. The more intelligent a person is, the less they are able to act. Not because they are weak, because they see too much. The simple person acts decisively, without second-guessing. They want something. They go get it. The conscious person, the person who thinks, sees every motive behind the wanting, every consequence of the getting, every reason the thing they want might not be worth wanting. And so they stay, still, in their corner, analyzing. The underground man describes himself, "I did not know how to become anything, neither good nor evil, neither a hero nor an insect." Because becoming anything requires committing to something, and commitment requires, for a moment, stopping the thinking. And he cannot stop. Now here is where it gets uncomfortable. Dostoevsky does not present this as a failure of intelligence. He presents it as a failure of courage. The underground man is brilliant. He is right about almost everything he observes. His analysis of other people, of society, of human motivation is devastatingly accurate. And he uses it to justify doing nothing. Intelligence becomes armor, a sophisticated system for avoiding the thing that terrifies him most. Not failure. Commitment. Because the moment you commit, you can be judged, you can be wrong, you can be seen. The underground man would rather be right in his corner than risk being wrong in the world. But Dostoevsky goes further. He says, suffering is the only proof that you are real. The underground man says, suffering is the sole cause of consciousness. Take away the suffering, take away the difficulty, smooth everything out into comfort and rationality and predictability, and something essential in a human being disappears. The resistance, the friction, the proof that you have a will, and that your will is yours. Dostoevsky was writing against the optimist of his era, the utopian socialists who believed, give people enough comfort, enough reason, enough rational planning, and human beings will naturally cooperate and flourish. He said, you do not understand what a human being is. A human being will smash the Crystal Palace, the perfect rational system, not because they are stupid, but because they need to prove they are free. 2 + 2 = 4. Fine. But man will insist, sometimes, that 2 + 2 = 5. Not because it is true, because he can. This is not irrationality. This is the last act of a free person in a world that has decided it knows what is best for him. Now stop, because this is the part that describes 2026 precisely. You live inside systems designed to eliminate friction, algorithms that predict what you want before you know you want it, productivity systems that optimize your time, wellness industries that promise suffering-free existence, AI that removes every inconvenience. Dostoevsky said, "A world that successfully eliminates all suffering will produce people who will manufacture it. Chaos, sabotage, spite. Not because people are broken, because freedom needs resistance to prove itself. And a person who has no resistance, who has been optimized into comfort, will create it." So what is Dostoevsky asking of you? He is not asking you to suffer more. He is asking you to recognize why you are still in your corner. Not because you are not smart enough to act, because you are too smart to commit, too conscious to accept the risk of being wrong, too aware of consequences to choose any of them. The underground man's tragedy is not that he thinks too little. It is that he thinks instead of lives. Dostoevsky spent 4 years in a Siberian prison camp. He stood before a firing squad and believed he would die. He lost everything, multiple times. And he came out of it believing that suffering faced directly, not analyzed from a safe distance, but actually entered, is the only thing that makes a person real. The question he leaves you with: are you living your life or thinking about it? This is Philokimi. We will see you in the next one.